Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the Kentucky Wildcats beating Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles, this time in basketball, 104-54. They used a massive second half. They scored like 60 in the second half and ended up beating them 104-54. The first about 15 minutes or so of this game was pretty ugly, pretty uninspiring. But then after that, Kentucky settled in really nicely and ended up pulling away, getting a dominant victory against Tennessee Tech. The threes weren't falling early. They just felt they were way off. But then they started making their threes in the second half. Ended up shooting 15 of 30, which is, I think by far probably the most threes they've made in a game so far this season. The best efficiency they've shot. And they shot good from the free throw line, dominated in the paint. Took a while for the three-pointers to start falling, but they finally did. A little bit of a struggle early defensively, but they really locked down both sides. So, second half completely changed the outlook of the game. And I felt like the momentum was that 18-1 run in the first half, where they really had the momentum, took a 15-point lead into the break. They actually covered the spread. It was like a 38.5-point spread. They actually covered that despite a pretty poor first half until final 5 minutes. The first 15 minutes were ugly, but then after that, everything else was pretty good. Outscored them 61-26 in the second half, a season high. Three-pointer shot 50%. Trent had a career high of 16 points. And how about Walker Horn, MVP. Hits a fucking three-pointer, his first career points at Kentucky. He's been here for 4 years. You know, he's really a bench guy, never plays, but he does when it's a blowout like this. But Colin Chandler said we weren't surprised. He does that every day in practice. He's a shooter. What if that three's the turning point of the season? The bench was going crazy. Seems like this team's more bought in now. Man, I know they've played two. They play Maryland and Tennessee Tech, but it feels like there's more vibes, the last few games with the team. They feel a lot more connected and just playing better basketball. First 15 minutes were bad, but then the last 25 Kentucky played excellent. Because early it was just pretty uninspiring, poor effort. It looked like these two teams were on the same level. I mean, Tennessee Tech's a good OVC team. I mean, they were shooting like 50% from the field heading into this game, but still. The missed three-pointers weren't even close early on, but they were just really using the paint to score points. But then after that, the second half, three-pointers started to fall, and then a nice run started. I think it was Trent and Chandler. Look, those are their two best three-point shooters. To me, at least right now. Those are their two best three-point shooters. And Chandler's three wasn't falling. Now, he's only 2 of 6, but he was attacking the basket, made really good passes. So even when the three wasn't falling, he attacked the rim. And he ended up with 5 assists as well. But it was really that run at the end of the first half that got him the separation, got him the momentum. And then they just destroyed him in the second half. Oway kind of looked like Oway in the second half, where he was, getting baskets at the rim like he should. Shouldn't just settle for three-pointers, because then he can attack the basket. But at the end of the first half, Trent and Chandler played great off each other in those last two possessions. Chandler found him in the corner, switched to three. Trent got to him in transition. And Malachi, a double-double. So, you got the three Kentucky kids on the court during that run. Trent and Chandler, the exciting Watts. Yeah, Trent played a great half. I don't think he didn't miss a shot until he airballed a three, so he was pretty much perfect besides missing a three, which was kind of a heat check. So we got our blowout. We just had to wait till second half. But yeah, really tonight, Noah, Chandler, Moreno, and Williams were all hustling and playing well. Even when Williams wasn't making his threes there early, he was still hustling, and he finally made one when it felt like Kentucky couldn't miss during this blowout. But even Williams, when he misses, at least he hustles. Garrison, I mean, he played fine at times. But he still wasn't great. But at least Oway finally looked like himself in the second half. But Noah Moreno really filled that run. Some good stuff from Moreno too. So it's really kind of what I think. But they just can't start like that, obviously. They obviously can't start like that against, like North Carolina, Gonzaga. They got to start better than that. They can't just rely on, oh yeah, we're going to get a good run going at halftime, we'll blow you out in the second half. They can't do it against, North Carolina and Gonzaga. You got to play better than that to start the game. You can't just play uninspired and have threes go way off. But the starting lineup, really, to me, should be maybe Aberdeen, Chandler, Trent, maybe Cam Williams, Trent, and Moreno, something along that. Oway started to look like himself in the second half, though, so I will say he looked better than he has, because the first half, not too great, but that's what I have to say about that. Garrison, I mean, he's it's just whatever, man. Went 2 of 7. I mean, he plays harder off the bench. It's just, I don't think it's a lack of effort. I just don't think he's a good player. That's really the only negative, is he didn't really play great. Everybody, other than that, I thought everybody else looked fine. Either looked fine or they were pretty damn good. So I don't really have any hot takes after this game. It's just good to see a win. And, how about Tennessee Tech's coach? Pelfrey, former Kentucky player. Didn't know he was Tennessee Tech's head coach. More things you, the more you learn, folks. Yeah, let's go over the stat sheet. Get that out of the way. Moreno, 13 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks and a steal, 4 O-boards, 5 of 6 from the line, 4 or 5 from the field. Man, he's so good. And he's even making his free throws now. When he gets fouled, he's been making his free throws. So, it's either he's going to get a O-board, a layup, an alley-oop dunk, or you're going to foul him, and he's going to make his free throws. And he has a good passing ability as well, so I'm glad they actually changed the starting lineup a few games against Loyola Maryland until now. It's clear Malcolm Reynos their best center. Chandler, 14 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 6-11 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. His 3-ball wasn't falling tonight, but he was getting buckets at the rim and had a nice dunk. And some really good passing tonight by him as well. Oway, 16 points, 6 of 11. 3 assists, 2 boards, had 2 steals, 1 of 2 from 3. I like that most of his shots were at the rim. He only took 2 threes. It just feels like when he gets a shot and makes a shot at the rim, then if he takes a 3, it'll fall. So I like that he only took 2 3-pointers. And I like him attacking the rim more. Aberdeen, 16 points, 4 assists, 3 steals, 6 of 10, 4 of 6 and 3. But he made all 4 of those in the second half. He's a damn good player as well. His only real stinker so far this season has been against Michigan State, where he just couldn't get a shot to fall. Williams, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. But really balanced team effort. Yelovich, 5 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 of 3 from the field, hit a 3. Trent, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 5 of 6 from the floor, 4 or 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line. He's a really good 3-point shooter. There's some games where he doesn't take a shot, but I would like to see him try and find ways to get him shots, because he's a really good 3-point shooter. Garrison, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 of 7 from the field. I think he's trying, but he's just not a good player, man. Jasper Johnson, 9 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. He played fine. But yeah, they had 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players scoring double figures tonight. So yeah, Kentucky had 43 in the first half, 61 in the second half. They improved to 5-2. Let's go over Tennessee Tech's stats. Starting off good, but quickly went to shit. Grant Slatton, 2 points, 1 of 5. Micaiah Cameron, 3 points, 1 of 10, 0 of 6 from 3. Brandon Muntu, 9 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3. Ty Owens, 4 points, 2 of 5 from the field. Jawan Nichols, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 of 6 from the field. Danny Pounds, 10 points, 4 of 10 from the field. Owen Vernado, 0 points, ran about 17 minutes of cardio. Micaiah Turner, 2 points. C.J. McPherson ran about 9 minutes of cardio. Jaquavian Florence, 11 points, 5 of 12 from the field. Jaquim Payne, 17 minutes, 6 points. Malik Ferguson ran about 4 minutes of cardio. Preston ran about 1 minute of cardio. Tennessee Tech had 28 in the first half, 26 in the second half. They ended up with 54 points on the game. They dropped to a 3-4 record. Let's go over the team stats here. Kentucky shot 59%, 59 from the field, 50 from 3, 15 of 30, 84% from the line, 47 rebounds, 10 offensive, 37 defensive, had 27 assists, shared the basketball very well, 4 blocks, 9 steals, 10 turnovers, 44 points in the paint with 8 fouls. Tennessee Tech shot 33% from the field, 21% from 3, 6 of 28, 2 of 5 from the line, 40%, 20 rebounds, 7 offensive, 13 defensive, 8 assists, 1 block, 8 steals, 11 turnovers, 26 points in the paint with 13 fouls. So, yeah, good dominant win, man. These last 2 games been very fun, blowouts, just to get confidence up. Hopefully they're, find more team chemistry, especially after Walker Horn hit a 3 and the bench went crazy. Hopefully they're getting more team chemistry after these last 2 games, get their confidence up. I just feel like if they can just shoot the ball better than they have against these ranked opponents, they can have a shot to win and just defend better. They just can't start off slow like this against, like, North Carolina, for example, on Tuesday. I guess we'll give a little preview here for next week, because Kentucky don't have any more games this week. Tennessee Tech's their only game. There are only 2 really good teams they played. They've lost. So, next week's going to be a challenge, man. They have North Carolina on Tuesday, Gonzaga on Friday. 2 really good teams. Been really impressed with North Carolina. Gonzaga is one of the more pretty underrated coming to the season. Those are going to be 2 tough games next week back to back. Then you got NC Central. Should be another little blowout. Should be another blowout right there. But then after that, you got Indiana and then St. John. So 4 out of the next 5 games are going to be ranked matchups, man. Really looking forward to those. So yeah, that's really got to say tonight. Kentucky wins 104-54 against Tennessee Tech. So that's all to say. Leave a like, come subscribe for more. Till next time, I'm out. Peace. And Kentucky fans, I'll be back here Tuesday. It's an actually 9:30 tip-off, so I'll probably be here around recording 11 or 12-ish, and I'll upload it whenever I'm done watching that on Tuesday. But yeah, peace. See you for the North Carolina game.